Hey. All right, so today we're going to talk about healing, which is something important for us all because, everyone gets hurt, everyone gets disappointed, everyone has to heal from something. It's just part of life. We're never going to get to a place where we're all the way healed. That's not a thing. So it's a lifelong journey, this healing process. And so you really need to get the steps in your head so you can know how to, because you're going to have to do it a lot. You're going to have to continually heal from this, heal from that, heal from, it's just a constant thing. And so, yes, but you're even healing when you're in a relationship, and you can even help each other heal through things. But it's a lifelong thing. So here are just a few steps. I thought I'd just go through a few things to help you out if you're struggling with that. To begin is awareness and acknowledgement. So some people get stuck on that. I mean, they're just like, oh, I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. Yes, you are. And if you're going to go through and just keep saying, oh, that didn't hurt your feelings, or you're not hurt by it, you haven't even started the process. Because that's the first step. It's literally the first step. And it's okay that you're hurt, because we all get hurt. Dude, that really hurt my feelings when you did that. So you have to be aware and acknowledge it. That's the first part. So if you haven't even said, that really hurt me, then you haven't started it. So you got to get there. So you want to be aware, and you want to acknowledge that, you were hurt by something, and that's okay. Everybody gets hurt. We're human. We're going to be hurt by things. And then you want to sit with that feeling. You want to just sit in it for a minute. You want to say, okay, you know what? That really hurt my feelings. Gosh, I'm sad about this because, I had these thoughts. I had these plans. Really sad about it. You want to really just sit with it and sit with all your thoughts, all your dreams of it, and just how, everything about it, because it was hurtful, gosh, you really had plans, you thought this was gonna happen, just everything. You want to sit with it. You want to cry, you want to be mad, you want to feel all the emotions. You want to just feel them. Say, you know what, I'm just gonna feel them. I'm gonna give myself today to just go through this and sit with it. Yes, I'm mad about that, and yes, I'm sad about that. Yes, I'm angry, I'm disappointed, and just all the feelings that come up, feel them, acknowledge them. They're your feelings, and it's not bad to have them. You have them, so feel them, acknowledge them, sit with them. Allow yourself to feel them. It's okay, because everybody goes through this. You want to kind of sit and say, sit through some situations and go, hey, what part did I play in that? What part did they play? Just to kind of, help yourself maybe understand as such. After you sit with it, then now you want to start grieving and forgiveness. And, this is hard for some people because you feel like you have to get an apology from someone. And that's not going to happen a lot of times. That's not going to happen because, one, they haven't even acknowledged that they did it. So how can they apologize if they don't even think they were wrong? So you're going to have to be able to move on with or without an apology, with or without closure, because you're going to have to make your own closure a lot of times. And so you're going to have to grieve the situation, grieve what it was, grieve what you thought it was going to be, grieve all the potential it had, grieve all of that, because it's gone now. So you really have to sit with it, and you're going to grieve, and you're going to forgive with or without the apology. I forgive you. And this isn't you saying it to them. This is just you feeling it. I forgive them for, what they did, how they did. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they did. Whatever. I got to forgive them either way. This is about me. Forgiveness is about me. Forgiveness is not about the other person. So you're forgiving because you need to move on. So regardless if they ever acknowledge, if they're ever aware, if they ever whatever, you're forgiving because you need to move on. Okay? So we've acknowledged, we were aware, we felt the pain, we sat through it, and now we're grieving it, and we're forgiving it. And now we're moving on. It's the next day. I'm waking up. I cried. I got to move on. You can't let this part linger. A lot of people sit here and linger in it. And it's I'm like, hey, you're only getting a certain amount of tears. After that, I got to keep it moving because I got to move on to the next thing. I have to be productive in my life. So I just got to keep moving on. So at this point, I'm just going to change my focus. Now, obviously, this is a process. So this maybe didn't take just one night. This maybe took a few weeks, or that's why I say you really need like a month, because you got to go through all these steps before you're able to move on. But then when you're ready to move on, you want to change your focus. Focus on something. Pick something. Grab your job. Grab a hobby. Pick something to focus on, not another person, because you're still too fresh. You want to just get your mind right and get back into it slowly. So pick something else to focus on, though, and change your focus. Occupy your mind with things new, with whatever you're focusing on now. And when your brain tries to pull you back into that, just nah, I'm over that. That's done. I felt it. I moved on. I grieved it, because after you grieve something, it's a wrap. And then at some point you're going to start having, when thoughts come, you're going to be like, it's not even going to make you sad anymore. You're going to be like, oh, that was a good memory. Oh, and keep it moving. Like, it's going to become where it's not even sad anymore, because you're that over it. So anyways, those are just my steps for healing. I hope that helped. And we're dating smarter, not harder.